Solar panels have basically been the same for the last decade. Standard monocrystalline, we're talking about N-type cells, bifacial designs, and 16 bus bars. I ordered 8 BougeRV's new 24-volt 200-watt N-type bifacial panel to put to the test. I have to say that I paid for everything, and this is my own opinion with no input from BougeRV. It claims higher efficiency and better performance in hot weather, but is it just marketing fluff? Or is this actually the upgrade your solar system needs? Today, we're tearing down the specs, testing real-world output, and answering the question, is this panel worth your hard-earned cash? First off, let's talk about the physical build. This is a 200-watt panel, but it isn't huge. It's compact, which is vital for RVs and van life roof real estate. Roughly, they are 50.5 by 30 inches. Right out of the box, the frame feels solid. It's an anodized black aluminum alloy.
As you can see, it has foam everywhere. They do a really good job of that. Also give the user manual and a spec sheet. So remember, that's in the package. But as you can see, it does come packaged quite well. Let's go and take it inside. I'm going to show you a little bit more about the panel itself. Just the way it looks, the panel itself looks really good, except for I got dust on it. Black matte extruded aluminum that they set it in. Glass both sides. Okay, the cool thing about this is it's essentially 2 solar panels. Now the 16 BB, which is bus bar, which if you look in here, you can see how close they are. It's your one cell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's where the 16 comes in.
Why is 16 BB important? More bus bars mean the electrical current has a shorter path to travel. It reduces internal resistance. Less resistance means less heat, and less heat equals higher efficiency. Plus, it looks cleaner and allows the panel to capture more reflected light.
So what that actually means is you can actually shade this side and this side will still work. Even some inside here, as you can see where it splits here. Maybe shade this one, some of this, and all of this is going to work. And this is glass all the way through. Show you what I mean by the glasses you can see straight through. If you go like this, yeah, make sure you can see this. You can see my arm and this behind it. But that means any energy that from the sun that hits this or bounces off bright objects here under this, what have you, you will get more energy than just the standard ones for the top. You know, this is a 200-watt panel that is smaller than the next 200-watt panel. Okay, this style, the Tapcon and N-type, a lot less area for a lot more energy. Now these panels, like others, don't have the sticker underneath with all the specs on it because you need that. That's expensive real estate. I'll go ahead and put a graphic up or something to show you what the specs are. Only 7 more of these bad boys to go.
Now the bifacial part. A bifacial panel has a clear or white backsheet that allows light to pass through the cells, bounce off the surface below, and hit the back of the cells. Is this worth it on an RV? Honestly, maybe. If you mount this flat on your roof, you won't see massive gains, maybe 5 to 10%. But if you tilt it, or if you have a white roof membrane like EPDM or TPO that reflects sunlight well, you can see up to 30% extra gain. It's essentially a free power bonus if the conditions are right. Let's get to the numbers. It's a sunny day, late December, so winter conditions, about 65 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius. I have already checked each panel with my solar power multimeter, which I suggest everyone doing this should have. They are not expensive, but can help you with your install and narrow down any issues if they arise. Then I checked them again after install and hooked up to a lead time MPPT inverter charger. I'm seeing a peak output right now of 936 watts and about 40 amps. Even when the sun is low in the sky and the panels are laying flat on the RV roof, I can still run my air conditioning and still have an excess power input from a 1600 watt rated system to have over 526 watts at 19.5 amps, which I would say that dog will hunt. When testing them individually and tipped at an angle for this time of year, they were just tickling 182 watts. That is incredibly close to the 200 watt rated STC, standard test conditions. Remember, STC is lab perfect conditions. In the real world, hitting 93% of the rated wattage is considered excellent. These panels are performing exactly as they should. So what's the verdict? Let's look at the pros. 1. High efficiency. N-type technology is the industry standard now for a reason. It captures more energy. 2. Low degradation. It should last longer than older panels. 3. Aesthetics. The 16 bus bar design looks sleek with the black frame. 4. Performance. It consistently hit its advertised numbers in my tests. Along with the time of year and inherent low wattage, they did perform way above my expectations. And now the cons. 1. The price. N-type panels are generally slightly more expensive than budget P-type panels. 2. Bifacial limit. On an RV roof, you won't get the full bifacial bonus unless you have a highly reflective roof or tilt it constantly. 3. Customer service. I did not have a great experience with their service. They made promises they didn't keep. To be honest, it was very disappointing and aggravating. So, are the BougeRV N-Type 24-volt 200-watt bifacial panels worth it? Yes. If you are building a system for the long haul, the N-Type technology is the way to go. The lower degradation rate alone makes it worth the extra upfront cost compared to cheaper budget panels. It works exactly as advertised, puts out serious power for its size, and the build quality is rugged enough for the road. I personally would not purchase from BougeRV again, but there are other manufacturers that sell this type of panel and in most cases for less. But this is up to you, and you may need help with sales or after-sales support and not get it. If you are still rocking old 100-watt panels from 5 years ago, upgrading to these bad boys in series will be a massive game changer for your rig. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and smash that like button and check out the link in the description for the latest pricing. Keep your adventures powered up and be sure to watch the video on how I put this system together and what components I use to get the best for less in a monster system for this rig. Remember, keep smiling, life is good.